I am gonna play something in the meantime, and we'll talk some more about Stevie. Let's do some Texas style swanging. The only thing I'm getting wrong is I should be tuned down, but my tracks are all in concert pitch, and that really is part of the sound of when you're tipping your hat to Stevie, that E flat. But I'm kinder to my organist than to make them playing flatted keys all night. Reese Wines didn't seem to mind. Here we go. All right. All right. Oh, there we go. Having a bit of fun there with a bit of Stevie-ishness. It's actually really, I mean, I'm deliberately trying to play a bit in his way, but it's really hard for me to do that these days. Like, I should just play what comes out. This is an interesting exercise, though.
Hey, it's Mark, founder of Together.co. And before we get to the rest of this video, let me tell you a little about what goes on over on our website and app. If you love guitars, this is a great community. Every month we have tons of live stream shows from all your favorite guitarists. Come on over to the site. You can browse our artist roster, check out all the upcoming shows, and watch replays of past performances. Also at Together, you not only get to watch great performances, but you can interact with the artists and our community either in the chat or by jumping on screen to meet the artists at every show. So stick around. At the end of this video, I'll give you a special discount code and let you know how to start your free trial.
It was the beginning of 1990, when I was 12 years old, and Eric Clapton had put out the Journeyman record. And so I was already a B.B. King fan, and I liked Eric Clapton. I was just messing around with the guitar, you know, but hadn't really figured out how to get going on it. And my dad sent me a copy on cassette. He taped his copy of Journeyman and sent it to me in England from America. And on the B-side, he put Stevie Ray Vaughan doing Voodoo Child from the live record. And now I think I had a couple of Jimi Hendrix tracks on a 60s compilation, so I knew about Jimi Hendrix as well. This was right at the beginning of me really wanting to play, and I was watching B.B. King on this VHS cassette that I had every day watching B.B. And then I heard Stevie doing Voodoo Child, and I was like, well, I like this Eric Clapton album, but what is going on here? This is insane. And never heard anything like playing like that, you know. Like I say, I heard a bit of Hendrix, but this is just like early 1990, spring of 1990, and then off I went to California in July of 1990 to spend the summer there, as I did. And I got there, and my dad said, "Hey, you like that Stevie Ray Vaughan guy I put on your cassette? Here's something I just taped it the other day off VH1 back when they used to show music and stuff." And it was video of Stevie and B.B. King and Albert Collins all playing at New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival and playing Texas Flood together. And so he knew I was into B.B. and he knew I'd enjoyed that Stevie track. But this was the first time I'd seen what Stevie Ray Vaughan looked like, you know, because I'd only heard it and no internet back then, no other way. So, you know, didn't have any access to it. And man, he looked like one of the Three Musketeers or something to me. If you go on YouTube and look up the video, he's got this tail on his hat, and he's got this kind of white flowy shirt, you know, and his boots and pants and stuff. And two belts, you know, wearing two belts at once, two concho belts, and he, you know, looked super cool. And he's playing this beat up Strat, you know, and so I was completely transfixed. And as I say, already a B.B. King huge fan, didn't know how to be B.B. King. I'm 12 years old. I'm like, I want to be that. Don't know where to start. And then seeing Stevie there, this funky younger dude, it somehow connected it even more for me that I could maybe do this, you know. And I watched that video all day, every day, all through August 1990. And it was like I'd found my whole thing. Albert Collins as well, very importantly on that as well, also became an instant hero of mine at that moment. And then I'm bearing in mind, I turned 13 years old on the 21st of August, and so I'm 13 years old, and then on August the 27th, I was over at the neighbor's house with the neighbor's kid there in California playing Nintendo, playing Super Mario Brothers, as you do when you're 13. And I came back to the house, and my dad was had steps down from the driveway, and he was out there on the deck, and he had kind of welled up eyes, and he said, Stevie Ray died. And that was it. I couldn't believe it. I can remember lying in bed all night.
Yeah.
Here we are now. So as tragic as it was, and it was really a defining moment as well for me, his death, where I'm like, you know, it made it so important somehow to do this, you know. So thank you, Stevie. Because I guess lipstick pickups in a Strat, it was Stevie that I first saw that with, wasn't it? For me, certainly. He was actually playing it. If you go the same concert I'm talking about with BB and Albert Collins, he does my favourite version, even though it's edited down to one verse only. I wish they'd released the full thing, but my favourite version of Life Without You, Stevie. He's playing his Charlie Strat with the lipstick pickups. And this is a whole different thing, this guitar. This is like completely uniquely put together thing. Not really anything else quite like how it's built. But the lipsticks nonetheless have a sound. Let's play a little blues, minor blues thing. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Thank you for your patience. My guitar tech has not turned up again to hand them to me, so and tune them up. How dare he? He's fired. He is. He's in the tour bus. That's right. That's all you get in that one. There you go. See, playing an E, man.
How about any more instruction work coming up with TrueFire or with Jeff McElwain or?
Yeah, but I think me and Jeff are probably going to do another online course soon, like we did a
nice.
few weeks ago.
Yep.
We were talking about. I just saw him the other day. We were both down in Miami to go to the Roger Waters concert, so that was
cool.
very cool. So
Yeah.
So we were hanging out and talking about doing another one, and I was supposed to be in TrueFire this week to do another one, but I've had to postpone it for a couple of months because I didn't come home for 2 months from Europe for a variety. Been a lot of life stuff going on, and so I just couldn't get the material together to do it this week. There wasn't the time to do that. So yeah, I will be going in there again. And actually, my plan is I'm finishing up, as everybody keeps hearing for years from me, but we've got a trio record, a new trio album that we've got to just put the finishing touches to, mix and stuff when I get a second. And the plan is actually do a play along, like in the jam version of my new record as a companion. So we'll have a new album come out, and then shortly thereafter you'll be able to do a play along version, which will be it won't be the same solos as on the record because I'll have to play the tracks again, and they'll be improvised as the ones on the record are. But you'll then get a tabbed out play along version of my new record. So that's the plan.
Cool.
We're finishing the record with that in mind, if you know what I mean. I think this would be a cool companion piece. But Joe did some of his own record tracks on True Fire when he did it, I think. So yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to come up and say hi, and like I said, I promised Jimmy and Dean I'd show off the beard. So
yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, man, nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dave, talking about Dave Kilminster with Roger Waters. Yeah, Dave's a fantastic player. Yeah, thank you everyone. Have I got time to play a little quickie? I've just seen the time. Let me play a little Albert Collins funky thing, because I know Stevie would be okay with some Albert Collins funky too, because he loved that, man. And Albert was there on that whole thing at the start as well, so it all ties in. This is my little Albert Collins funky tribute. That's a fun one. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us today. And go and crank some Stevie up this afternoon in between together sessions.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider clicking like and subscribing to our YouTube channel so you can keep coming back here for more highlights. I also want to give you the chance to check out the full experience at our website, together.co, and our mobile apps for free. Sign up and you'll get a month to watch unlimited shows. You'll have access to about 25 new live stream shows every month, and at every show there's a virtual meet and greet and live Q&A. Also, we've got tons of sessions available for you to replay on demand. It's a great deal at less than $10 a month, so please show your support for these amazing artists. Sign up with the discount code YouTube25, and in addition to the month free trial, you'll get 25% off your next 3 months. If you have any questions about the service or any of the gear you see around me, put them in the comments below, or come ask me at the site. I'll be attending all our live stream shows this weekend along with you.